Testing muna tayo. Testing. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get testing. I'm gonna share the link with our friends. It's been a while since I casted. No, thank you so much. Sige. I'm just gonna share this link. So, tropa natin Pinoy. Okay, so right now, habang nagtest sila ng ping, I'm just alt-tabbed, sharing this link with the group. And, yeah. Share ko lang yung link with the others for a while. Share mix. All right. Okay guys, so alright, so welcome everyone. Welcome mga kapwa Pinoy to our first ever SC Pinoy tournament para sa mga ladder players natin sa Ladder GC. Shoutout sa inyo. Courtesy of Banga for being the admin of the Ladder GC. So previously dito sa Twitch channel natin, dito sa SCP Happy Penguin, we featured yung mga Tito Gamers na mga StarCraft players. But right now, dito tayo sa mga mas serious 1v1 players and active on ladder, and they really, play the meta builds na kung anong ginagawa ng mga top Korean pros, and of course yung mga ginagawa ng mga top players sa ladder. So we are trying to emulate that experience dito sa Pinoy scene right now. So anyway, we're gonna begin. Kasi ano na rin pala, malapit na mag 10:30, so we're gonna start. This is going to be a best of 3. This is just one of the few games na i-feature natin for this tournament. So let's go. Antayin na natin sila mag-type G. Type G if go na. Okay. Let's go. Good luck, have fun. First game, best of 3 between erw and TheRock. Alright. So what's up? So spawning here on the lower left side of the map, we have our light blue, hindi ko alam kung anong color, Protoss player, TheRock TC. And here on the upper left side of the map, we have our brown Terran player, erw23432. So, konting details about the players right now. Ang alam ko ng details about kay TheRock, he's currently rank B. Rank B Protoss, at least a ladder. And he's getting really, really strong. No, ayon sa mga fellow Pinoys na nakalaro niya. While in the meantime, si erw, no, I've been playing with him for almost 1 year na. Dito sa StarCraft kasi 1 year pa lang ako sumali dito. And then he's a really promising Terran player. No? Maganda yung macro niya. In fact, nakakasabay siya sa even yung one of the best Protosses natin sa Pinas right now, which is yung kapatid niya rin mismo, si Atitus. No? I witnessed the game just earlier today. You know, naglalaro lang sila for fun. He has really good macro. And yeah, he's a promising, very, very promising Terran player. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna acknowledge itong mga tao dito sa chat right now. So shout out to Harry, Korean friend ng mga Pinoy, Korean Aussie friend ng mga Pinoy. Yeah, I should be speaking English since you're here, but you can just translate, man. So thank you for dropping by, Harry. Yeah, one of the idol StarCraft players din na nakikilaro, mga friends ng Pinoy players. And of course, nandito si Atitus, yung kapatid na naglalaro ng Terran right now, si erw, and one of the best Protoss, again, here in the Philippines. Saan ko siya nakakalaro, and yeah, it's really damn solid macro. Okay, so far, everything's looking standard. Ito, okay, si TheRock went for an diagonal scout for some reason. Yeah, and then si erw going for maybe a box scout. And ito na. Yeah, so far everything's looking standard. It's looking like a FAC FE from erw. And okay. Yep, so wala pang mga weird alterations sa mga build, no? So far everything's looking standard. We're gonna see a factory going up here. Yeah, and tignan nyo, gas ni erw, tinanggal niya ang 2 SCVs from glass, meaning he's planning to do a fast command center at around 24 supply after the first vulture is out. So, second scouting si TheRock. Unfortunately, hindi niya nakita. He's gonna last scout erw, and kailangan niya mag-diagonal. Okay, in the meantime naman si erw nag-box scout. So, pareha silang wala last scout each other. Probably may kita ni erw itong probe, so he's probably gonna go up. He might suspect na late scout lang si TheRock, pero yeah, he's gonna check to make sure. And ayun. So Solitudes, what's up Solitudes? Waiting for Atitus versus Carter. What's up Solitudes? Ngayon lang kita nakita mag-chat, so thank you very much for tuning in. By the way, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors dito sa tournament. One of the biggest sponsors, si TheRock mismo, yung naglalaro ng Protoss. He actually sponsored three other players para makapag-participate sila dito kasi meron tayong 500 peso registration fee, and doon kukunin din yung prize pool plus yung mga cost na kailangan for the tournament. So shout out to you as well, TheRock. Okay, and this Dragoon is gonna block the ramp. I think this is the first Dragoon. Oh, okay, kaya pala. So hindi na standard. Look at that. Yeah, the Citadel and the Tabakers. Okay, very first game, gusto agad mangeso si erw, and of course ang ginawa ni TheRock dito, blinak. So as a Terran player, dapat nasuspect ka na ng mga weird shenanigans na pinagagawa ng Protoss. And naku po, wala pang engineering bay na binibuild currently si erw, pero I think he's researching mines right now. If he's researching mines, I guess he'll be okay. He can do well against TT. Pero yun na nga, this is looking very dangerous. Still, wala engineering bay, no academy, mag-isisi pa lang si erw. Inunan niya tank, naku po. Hi! This is looking really bad. Just looking at the build orders. Okay, a vulture, okay. This could be mines or siege, I'm not sure. Tingnan natin, makikita natin, okay. So SCV is gonna get pushed away, and manonotice ni erw na almost 5 minutes, wala pang range yung Dragoon, so he should probably have an idea, okay, something is fishy. And that Dragoon picks off that SCV. Ito na, the Dark Templar is out. And ngayon pala mag-start ng engineering base erw, so I guess there's hope. And ayan na, This push, okay, and now the Marine falls. Makita to yung ARW. Nakita niya, Dark Templar nga. Now he has no choice but to fall back. And, yun, okay. Ala, Spider-Man, naku po. Will they connect? Naku! Oh! Ilang probes namatay? 3? 2 probes got taken down by that Spider-Man. So that's also amazing. Spider-Man by ARW percent. I think naka-focus si TheRock dito sa kanyang Dark Templar. And yan, may mga mines dito, so I don't think it's gonna do damage. Kailangan lang make sure hindi makaapak. 1! Aray, tumama. There's still a few more, so yeah, erw is gonna hold this. So buti lang may mines yung research niya. Okay, now he's gonna be upping some turrets in a bit, definitely. And yun, I think medyo lugi si TheRock dun sa investment niya. Currently floating almost 400. Maybe he's gonna get a faster third. I don't know kung anong plano. Or this could be a fast arbiter. Normally, yung mga ganitong builds, the Dark Templar, the 2 base opens up with into faster arbiter. Yeah, so good mine placements by erw. And shout out to newbie001B. Okay. Yeah, so shout out to you. And nag-uusap sila dyan sa chat. Titus. Okay, now these vultures are gonna try to look for any hidden expansions or any proxies na tinatago ni TheRock, or probably just gonna mine up yung mga expansions para make sure ma-monitor ni erw kung ano ang masamang balak ng Protoss. So TheRock is not taking a third base, so he's gonna delay the third because of the DT tech na ginawa. And ito na nga, robotics facility being built. No Stargate as of yet. And now still Dark Templar trying to be annoying dito, hindi makalabas si erw. So that Dark Templar is really doing amazing work preventing Terran from roaming freely in the map. Kailangan niya tuloy ng mga detection and mga scanners before siya makalabas. And as of now, wala pa ring academy, and ngayon pa lang binubuo ni erw kanya academy. Yeah, it's kinda late considering alam niya na may Dark Templar, but yeah, at least, I mean, may mines naman siya, so I guess he's confident na his mines could do amazing job at preventing Dark Templars from harassing space. Sabi ni newbie, professional na mga SC players now, pang tambay na lang mga okay, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, 2 base versus 2 base currently. Okay, shuttle. This is going to be a DT drop. Kita yung shuttle dito. There's no robotic support bay, so it's just going to be a normal speed shuttle. Normal shuttle lang going across the map. And let's see if makakadamage siya. Walang mines currently si erw inside his base, pero no turrets, kaso these turrets could easily be picked off by Dark Templar, and wala pa rin siyang scanners up, so medyo delikado to pag hindi mabatay ni erw. Has to react really fast dito sa Dark Templar. And let's see. So okay, nag-mine si erw, busy sa mines. This shuttle trying to get in. Let's see, may vision mo si erw, and meron siyang vision. Yung mata ni erw currently na dito sa area na to, so he's gonna see that Dark Templar drop. Going probably to send SCVs to repair. Shuttle gets taken down. Naku po, and the turret gets taken down next. So wala na extra turret, kailangan ma-protect ni erw ito. Nag-iisang turret over here. Mines are gonna get laid. SCVs are running away. And oh, sayang, hindi na micro ni TheRock. That DT got killed, so excellent defense by erw. Meanwhile, pinaprotect the air na to with mines. So yeah, we can say na although ahead si TheRock sa supply, yeah, erw is ahead kasi Terran siya. Ilang masabi ko. 2 base first 2 base. erw is kinda more ahead right now, no? So let's see if TheRock is going to take a third very soon. Mukhang ito na nga yun. Kunin niya a very late third. 9 minute third base dito sa mineral only. And now that observer is going across the map, going to try to eliminate mines, and meron ng Zealot leg speed na naka-upgrade as of now. Nakita niya yung movement ng Zealot. Oh yeah, now erw is now on 5 factories versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 gateways. And erw is trying to get some damage done, kaso na-block ni TheRock, no? So interesting position ng pylon, no? Ngayon ko na nakita yung ganitong pylon placement. Hindi ko alam kung balak nilagyan ng something dito or maybe may stinali siyang specific sequencing. No, specific sim city rather. Ng mga pylons. And yeah, erw just roaming the map. More tanks are being built. Shuttle has been loaded. Narinig natin. And observers just going to be scattered across the map trying to monitor the Terran movement. Okay, erw looks like kukuha siya ng expansion. Let's see. Yeah, mukhang expand to kasi SCV is brought here. This is going to be a turret and going to the CC. Let's see if this is going to be a turret. And nag-siege up siya, mining up. Oh, hindi pa rin siya nag-build turret. Meanwhile, yeah, okay, high temperatures are being deployed, so hindi pa rin siya nag-stargate. Yeah, so currently, TheRock is ahead sa supply and yan na, looks like TheRock is going to try to make that assault dito sa third base. Let's see, there's going to be a drop, no? May mga zealot bombing. Kailangan ay target fire ni erw maigi. Will TheRock be able to clear this army ni erw? I think more hold to the erw. Maraming dragoons, maraming mines. And may mga tanks from behind. So yeah, excellent defense by erw. Holding that, and now he has to build some mga anti-air kasi yung shuttle na yan can actually do damage if hindi na-monitor yung mga drops. Yeah, so good defense by erw overall. He lost a lot of tanks there, pero ito lang, may mga follow-up pa. Zealot, si TheRock and erw needs to continuously mine up and send more vultures here. Yung kanyang mga army kailangan niya ilabas dito, otherwise TheRock might be able to bust this third base considering meron pang shuttle. So this shuttle is very very dangerous. Yung mga drops on those tanks could be hazardous for erw. Alright, fourth base being taken. Pero there's spider mine, so makikita to ni erw. Nakita na niya na may fourth base. So let's see ano magiging response si erw. So still on 5 facts. Okay, adding 2 more factories, so 7 factories. May 7 factories na si erw in a bit. And currently ahead siya to supply. Okay, Vulture spots this base here kaso makukulong sila unfortunately. Yeah, these Vultures, no, medyo maraming mamatay, makukulong, very unfortunate kaso at least patay man lang yung mga Zealot. Maybe pick up this high temperature para sulit na. And yeah, erw just loses all those Vultures. Pero yeah, at least man lang naka-mines. I think nakapag-mines naman si erw kahit paano. So it's not really race kaso what? Is erw gonna move out? Naku po, kung alam niya ang situation dito, nakapakadami pang army. Let's see. No, I mean, erw is a solid term player. Let's see kung alam niya naman niya yung plan niya siguro. And ito lang, siguro, Vulture picked up that high temper without being able to cast a storm. And erw is rallying more units. So, can erw actually push this? Can TheRock hold this push from erw? Let's see. So, it's 125 for supply. Terran versus 119 supply Protoss. So, definitely favorite ng Terran dito. But anything can still happen sa clash pag masama yung engagement. And now, the shuttle is going to drop onto the tanks. Delikado to, so kailangan maingatan ng erw na hindi mag-splash sa mga tanks. Okay, high temper gets taken off, gets taken down. Hindi ba naka-storm? No? Ako, delikado si TheRock dito. This is not looking good for TheRock. And now, move forward kasi ng CC. erw not of tanks. Currently, wala naka-siege sa tanks. Naku po. And so kailangan mag-send pa ng more Zealots dito ni TheRock for able to hold fourth base. No, hindi nataranta si TheRock. Hindi niya na pag-mine yung probes dito sa 6. So naku po, that's already economical damage. Kinda. Pero yun na, this Terran army ni erw will get pushed out. No, shoot ni TheRock. Mines are being laid to protect the tanks para makaget into position for siege. erw now, Goliaths are finally deployed. Targeting down the shuttle, makaka-land. Kaya shuttle, hindi na target fire pala ng Goliath. Let's see, more troops being light. So maraming Vultures pa nakatambay dun sa rally point erw. Currently, erw is ahead supply. Still, medyo delikado si TheRock not producing enough units. Kailangan niya mag-reproduce ASAP. Maybe probably add more gates, pero syempre, it's hard to produce with all this pressure coming from the Terran army. And now, itong 6 o'clock, kailangan mo pansin ni TheRock to ASAP, otherwise, tingnan mo, daming ilang probes to. 12 probes, 12 times, I don't know, 12 times, di ba, 8? So, tapos ilang per minute yun. So, ganun karaming economy na wala right now kay TheRock. Hindi naman, finally, napansin na niya. Kaso, erw is going to harass this. Probes are gonna die, kaso yun, naalis ni TheRock. So, good job kay TheRock, inalis, kaso, again, na-delay na naman ang potential mining time ni TheRock dito. Naku po, binalik ni TheRock ang mga probes. These probes are just gonna die. Yikes. Not looking good for TheRock right now. erw just keeping up with the pressure. Nakatambay lang mga army ni erw right now for taking the 4th base at the 12 o'clock location. And yon, still no arbiter tech from TheRock. We're looking at 10 gates. 10 gates versus my clear no army. 10 gates versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fact. Yan, those aren't enough gates. And ako po, erw slowly getting into position. Puro zealots dito, dami ng tanks. So TheRock attempting to do some mine runs, kaso dami mines dito, delikado. Pag finoward ni TheRock ito sa mines, mga army niya, mauubos itong tank army niya dito. And TheRock just trying to clear the army ni erw. But looks like it's not enough. Naku po, kailangan niya mag-reinforce ASAP. Delikado currently si TheRock. 126 supply versus 72 supply. Si TheRock, this is very, very, very hazardous right now ang situation na to for TheRock. 2,000 in the bank. erw still has enough economy, is now taking 4th. And grabe, ang dami pang army ni erw nakatambay lang sa 3rd base. Let's see kung anong gagawin ni TheRock dito, but this is looking like game over already based on the supply pa lang. Okay, the defensive matrix of isang tank, naku po. Okay, shuttle trying to bomb with zealots sa mga tanks. 1 tank only ang napitas doon. Okay, so online naman ng fort ni TheRock. Maybe he can make some magic happen. Pero napakadaming Terran army, napakadaming vultures now. Looks like itong mga vultures going to the 6 o'clock base again to do some damage. And yun, naharangan naman na pylon block naman TheRock, kaya di basta makapasok vulture. Now shuttle bombs again are going to be deployed. Shuttle bombs, mga zealot bombs rather, and excellent take down sa mga tanks doon. Kaso ang daming vultures dito nakabang para sa mga zealots. Yeah, look at the supply. Naku po, mukhang game over na talaga guys. 65 supply Protoss versus 166 supply Terran. And let's check the upgrades. So currently +1 +0 yung upgrades ni erw. Meanwhile si TheRock upgrade advantage 2 kaya lang lugi naman sa number of army units. Now TheRock forced to evacuate dito sa nearest base na pwede puntahan, which is yung sa 6 o'clock. And yeah, if erw realizes how ahead he is, probably rerekta niya, tatapusin niya talaga. He's gonna send his forces to kill TheRock's main base and other expansions. No? Kung alam niya na grabe yung depleting supply currently ni TheRock. So now, okay, shuttle bombs clearing those tanks. So good job sa pag-clear ng tanks. Kaya lang, laki na nahabulin na supply gap ni TheRock. So finally, nag-upgrade na yung vehicle plating. So currently 1-1 na si erw. And yun, 5th base, 6th base currently being taken. And kailangan gawin ni erw mag-rally ng units. Look at that. I don't know why TheRock isn't GG yet. Maybe he's still optimistic, no? I mean, syempre, you don't know naman when you're playing, you don't know if talagang ahead ka. You can only assume. Pero, tayo mga viewers, we have the bird's eye view of everything. Yeah, mga GG ito. We're just waiting for a formal GG to happen. And GG has been called. So, it's 1-0 in favor of erw. Grabe guys, first game. Hey, what's up? Tayo Utot. Ayan. Tayo Utot, I back. Shoutout sa inyo. Okay, so yeah, 5-minute break guys, BRB. Okay, we're back guys. We're gonna resume na. Ready, let's go. Game number 2 between ERW and TheRock. Right mga kapatid, mga kapwa Pinoy, mga StarCraft enthusiasts all over the world, all over the Philippines, welcome to Pinoy SC Tournament 2026. So, spawning here on the upper right side of the map, we have our light blue, again, di ko talaga alam yung color na to, Protoss player, si TheRock, TC, And here on the lower right side of the map, we have our blue Terran player, erw23432. So, konting mention na. So, habang nag-uusap-usap pa sila dito, shoutout again sa mga nag-chat. Lebroni, thank you for always tuning in. And si Newbie. And yan, si Ibax King Deo. Rock and roll, idol commentator. Thank you so much, King Deo. Idol rin kita. Yun. So anyway, so they, yung mga hindi nakaintindi na. So, magkaroon na sila bit of chat. Nag-add na sila sa FB. So again, ito, hindi naman sila strangers. Sa mga first time manood, probably, kung wala ka sa GC, or just happen to be a Pinoy and nanood ka sa Twitch for some odd random chance. Itong mga players na to, na participating sa tournament, are actually mga friends noon, mga tropa. I mean, virtually, mag-tropa. Like, we're a community, we're a very, very small community, and hopefully mag-grow pa tayo. So if you have this chance to share this stream with your friends na gusto nyo i-try yung StarCraft for the first time, or gusto nyo magbalik loob sila sa StarCraft Broodwar, share nyo para dumami tayo sa community, no? Para the more the merrier. And syempre, mas matagal yung lifespan ng StarCraft. So anyway, we're here in the map, Fighting Spirit 1.4, one of the OG favorite maps. No, yung Polypoid actually yung parang medyo pumalit sa Fighting Spirit. Pero ito, one of the favorite maps of all time ng mga StarCraft players all over the world, not just the Philippines. And while saying that, si TheRock currently taking up that gas. Yeah, I mean, gusto ko sabihin rather, everything's looking standard as of now. So 13 Scout is looking like a FAC FE again. So mga same build order ang gagawin ni erw. But let's see si TheRock. So first game, yung previous game, as si nag-DT rush siya. DT rush into with nag-DT tech muna siya before taking that second Nexus. Let's see kung anong build na gagawin. TheRock is going for a safer approach na, mag-standard na ba siya, or maybe try to cheese his way to victory once again. At erw, very very lucky first scout. Makikita niya agad kung anong what's up dito sa ginagawa ni TheRock. Yeah, he sees the timing on the core, sees everything. No, you can't hide from erw. By vision na siya with that SCV. And now si erw naman, okay, this is looking like FAC FE once again because of that single SCV mining from the refinery. So see TheRock, malas naman, no? So nag-box scout, pero looks like because due to this pattern na ginawa niya going to the top left, mga malala scout niya ulit si erw, unless mag-end scout siya. So let's see. Okay, so now the cybernetics course complete. Let's see if ipapaikutin niya. Yes, and papaikutin niya. This is looking like Dragoon range while this Dragoon is being built here. Ito na nga. Wala pa siyang third pylon. So supply block, ito na, okay. So ginawa niya 2 Dragoons and then probes. Kasi normally, ang ginagawa ng mga Protoss players is 3 Dragoons agad. And di pa siya nag-expand. Interesting. Yeah, so si TheRock, okay, hindi siya nag-23 next. I'm not sure, maybe 27 next ang gagawin ni TheRock. And now these 2 Dragoons are just, yeah, 26 Nexus. So yeah, kinda 27 next. Anyway, these 2 Dragoons, hindi niya sinend out kasi nga hindi alam saan base ni erw kanina, and na-late na rin paglalabas siya, baka may mines na, or rather, baka makalusot ang vultures, and that's going to really damage the economy of TheRock kapag may makalusot ang vulture. And now, okay, erw with, FD? This look like FD push, 2 SCVs, 6 Marines, and 1 tank. Initay lang niya ang vulture, and this is probably spider mines being researched. Nako po, FD. Okay, yan na. Finally, erw with the move out, and the vulture going to be rallied. This is probably mines. No? Normally mines talaga pag FD push. And yan na. Is this going to be a fast game, or will TheRock be able to hold it? Yan na. So TheRock, ating pilot here dito sa natural niya, and ito na. Many Marines going in. Probe trying to harass these Marines. 4 Dragoons, 1 Vulture, and 5 Marines currently. And TheRock is doing a good job kiting. erw is laying mines para hindi basta-basta makalapit ng mga Dragoons, and the Nexus was cancelled in favor of maybe gagawa ng more gates. Si TheRock, not sure if that's a good idea to cancel that. Kasi look, behind the FD push na command center si erw. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if good idea ba talagang cancel yung Nexus, pero nag-add kayo ng gateways. Si TheRock, another Vulture is going to get rallied dito sa location of TheRock, and then has 5 Dragoons just blocking this area. Confident si erw kasi nga may mines. Naku po, nag-connect na mines, killing another Dragoon right there, and 1 iniwan niyang pulado. Okay, ngayon wala. Napaka-cancel tuloy ng Nexus si TheRock. Nag-observatory niya siya, and yeah, erw is just expanding behind it. Oh, look at that. Instead of a factory, may starport follow-up. And grabe ang damage sa economy ni TheRock na delay niya yung Nexus. So, sulit na agad yung FD. And plus, these mines are gonna make it hard for TheRock to move out yung Dragoons para makapag-counterattack. Kailangan niyang, naku po, he's gonna try to snipe the mines with some good micro, and buti na snipe na isa. Delikado yun. If na-late ka na ng konti ng pag-back and hold position, you could actually trigger the mines before, even if tamaan mo, tatamaan ka pa rin, matadamage ka pa rin. So Observatory is going to get that observer out ASAP para maklear yung mines, kasi hindi makakalabas si TheRock dito. Currently, yeah, economy wise, erw is way ahead. 2 bases mining, si TheRock ngayon pa lang kukuha ng second base kasi nga na force cancel. And now this shuttle, hindi ko na check kung ano yung laman. Okay, shuttle going across the map, going to see if makakapag-damage siya kay erw. But yeah, there's a single tank. There are Vultures here waiting. And may kita yata ni TheRock, and 2 Dragoons behind the mineral line is going to try to pick up an SCV. So tinakbo na lang ni erw. Going to delay that refinery from going up. And yeah, TheRock just picks up those 2 Dragoons and going to the main. May kita niya tech ni erw, of course. TheRock while clearing mines while doing this shuttle drop sa mga Dragoons. Yeah, so nakita niya yung tech ni erw. So naku po, sabay sila, best friend. Shuttle and shuttle and dropship. Pero mas mabilis pala yung dropship kapag walang speed upgrade. And of course, makita yan ni TheRock. Aabangan niya ngayon, tatry niya abangan. And naku po, makakalusot. And yun na, okay. Hindi drop ni erw. So nakita agad, nakapag-migrate naka-transfer na ng probes si erw. Yeah, these Vultures aren't gonna do damage. Yeah, dropship's gonna get taken down. So excellent defense, excellent spotting there by TheRock. And ngayon, currently, lamang na sa supply si TheRock. Yeah, lamang, supply. Okay. Look at that. Ang ganito, sir. Past third base, 6 o'clock. Grabe ba si erw, being greedy this game. Yun nga, he was hoping to do damage. I think yung play na gusto niya gawin, he was hoping to do damage sa starport para itong third base, mas safe ikukunin. Kaya lang, hindi naka-damage yung drop niya, plus na-dropan pa siya. Nakita ni TheRock yung tech ni erw. So this is very dangerous for erw right now. Puro tanks lang, walang Vultures, still two factories, needs to add more production. And now binablock na ni erw ang entrance dito para sumikip, para hindi basta-basta makapasok ang army units ni TheRock. And now 74 supply versus 59 supply, just deploying siege tanks, sending ng 2 tanks si erw yung tanks dito sa 6 o'clock location. Both players just macroing, and TheRock feels siguro probably na feel niya na medyo behind siya because of that delayed Nexus. Kaya hindi siya basta-basta lumalabas na map. He's playing it safe, trying to macro up to safety. Ganun. Okay, Dragoons are going to clear the spines. Nakita ng observer dito yung Vulture Spiner Mines sa 3 o'clock. And there you go. Meanwhile, erw now with 3 base. Up and mining, probably mag-transfer na siya ng SCVs. And ito na nga, SCVs being transferred. Wala pa rin siyang scanners. Still on 2 factories. He needs to start adding more factories ASAP. Otherwise, baka ma-overrun siya without even knowing it. Kaso, maganda naman yung SimCity ni erw. So I doubt na basta-basta makakapasok itong Dragoons, TheRock, and third base should be taken ASAP kasi 10 minutes na wala pa rin third si TheRock. And this observer is going to spot the 6 o'clock base, the erw. Okay, currently TheRock is rallying units. Meron pa rin siyang shuttle dito for drops. Rallying units near the natural of erw. So erw slowly catching up in the supply, kaya lang sila ang 2 factories, hindi pa rin siya nag-add ng factories. Okay, fast. Okay, upgrades mo pinaprioritize. Nag-upgrade Terran mode si erw at itong TSCVs mukhang ito yung papagawa niya ng factories. Scan has been used. Skinan niya yung main ni TheRock. Ito nakita niya. Kita niya yung Citadel. Kita niya yung Temporary Archives being built. And TheRock is going to probably try to drop dito sa 6 o'clock ni erw. Kasi sa observer here, nakita na niya may depot. And that's it. Hindi siya makapasok because of the turrets. This observer though will try to get intel. And scans are being used. Ito yung nakita niya, erw timing yung third base. But he didn't spot the army just outside his natural. So, napakadaming tanks. Wala pang vulture, just purely tanks right now. Pero wala rin naman masyadong vultures, vultures. Wala rin masyadong zealot. Just adding, just now, mga zealot si TheRock. So, kinda okay lang naman. And yun na. Shuttle going to try to attempt a drop. Maybe. And ito na. Looks like TheRock is going to try to knock on the front door ng third base ni erw, getting his units position. So mag-drop siya muna with shuttle. Once makita niya, nasa loob, okay. The drops, those zealots on the tanks. Tanks are forced to unsiege now. He needs to reinforce this area ASAP. Wala siyang vultures, just pure tanks. And TheRock successfully kills those tanks. Mukhang forced to lift off si erw. And TheRock just prevents this. Puts a cease. Ano ba? Puts a cease. Seizes. Ano ba English? Seizes this third base ni erw from mining. Meanwhile, yung kanyang sariling third base is up and running. Yeah, still good for erw though. No, medyo nag-greedy lang siya, pero yun na, kailangan niya mag-add ng vultures and may mga factories. So currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 factories for erw right now. It's not yet the end of the world for erw, pero this is going to be annoying to deal with. Kailangan maging careful kasi there are also zealots. Now finally, some vultures have been added. Ito, unti-unti niya i-retake. TheRock needs to get out of this area ASAP. Maki-clear itong mga dragons siya if hindi niya na move out in time. And of course, ito na other army ni TheRock being rallied here near the natural ni erw. Looks like planning to do an attack or just maybe monitor yung move up dito. And yan, TheRock moving in. They're just trying to get on top of the tanks. Kaso, may mga vultures na nakaharang. 2 siege tanks. May isa pa dito sa low ground. So, yeah, wipes out the army of TheRock. So, good job kay erw for destroying that army ni TheRock there. So, TheRock will try to move in, going for a bust dito sa natural. Kaso, grabe yung SimCity dito. Grabe yung planado talaga ni erw. Alam ni erw yung map, making it hard for TheRock to just go in. This entire force ni TheRock will get eliminated. And now, more units being rallied. But this SimCity is screwing up the AI ng mga units ni TheRock. So, kailangan niya manually controlin para makapasok dito sa SimCity na ginawa ni erw. Now, mines are being laid here. He's gonna take down this small army ni TheRock if hindi niya nabantayan, and wala rin siyang observer in the area, I think. Wala siyang observer na. Wala nga. Eh, naku po. Grabe yung mines. Vultures just blocking the path para hindi basta-basta makapasok yung army ni TheRock to try to take down his third again bago siya maging functional, bago makapag-opponent na pair si erw. But Yeah, so looks like wala sa range yung siege tank, yung army ni TheRock dito, kaya TheRock is just gonna destroy this wall. Now that forced erw to lift off. Currently supply not so much naman ang difference. Okay. Yeah, so TheRock is here trying to be annoying para hindi basta-basta makamay si erw sa third base. So it's still good for Terran actually. Kasi 3 base versus 2 base, that's still good for Terran. Yeah, TheRock trying to get in again once again to do some damage to natural, kaso yun, maganda talaga yung SimCity erw. Shuttle gets taken down by those turrets. Yeah, so tinutuloy-tuloy lang ni TheRock ang pressure para hindi makamine si erw ng maayos, para hindi siya basta-basta makamove out. While is he teching to something else? Wala pa rin tech si TheRock, wala pa rin arbiter tech. Or I don't know, still on gateways and some temporary archive tech. Upgrades wise, +1 weapons si TheRock, but upgrade advantage goes to erw with +2 on weapons and +1 vehicle plating. And yeah, that CC, that command center needs to be saved. Red na kailangan ma-repair ng SCV. For Dragoons, mapupush out ni erw definitely, but marami pong army si TheRock dito kasi may mga mines dito, wala siyang observers in the area. So supply advantage goes to erw. 157 supply versus 131. So kailangan mag-expand si TheRock, and speaking of expand, yun ang ginagawa niya, taking a fourth dito sa upper left side, taking that natural, and probably gonna take this next para 5 base economy, and to the 5th base at 16 minutes and 29 seconds for TheRock. So grabe no, lamang na lamang sa upgrade si erw. This is looking very very scary kay TheRock. Actually with enough units, kaya nga ng Terran army A-click and move na lang. Attack ground na lang yung mga Protoss units with enough upgrades, no? With enough upgrade difference, because these vultures will just try to move out, trying to lay mines, trying to be annoying, spotting mga any hidden bases na meron si TheRock, while protecting. Uy, grabe daming vulture. Kanina lang sabi ko, di ba, konti vulture, ngayon marami ng vulture. And let's see, repair ba? Hindi. Okay, repair, okay. Na-realize ni erw na pulado ang command center is gonna repair. Oh, okay, look. Gabi, just a hair away from being able to spot this base. And yun na nga, makikita niya, it's gonna prevent these faulty cannons to be cancelled kasi wala, masasayang yung 150 each. Naku po. And now TheRock's gonna retreat, going to save this Nexus. Kasi although mahina ang damage ng vulture sa mga buildings, ano ko po? No! Ow. Wala na ROI na yung vulture, kahit, naku po. Even if erw loses all these vultures, na ROI niya by killing these probes. Grabe, hindi napansin ni TheRock. Now, supply advantage, erw 186 versus 152, and still upgrade advantage. So, si TheRock +1/+0 pa rin, meanwhile erw +2/+1. This is a very very scary Terran army, pero let's see, naku po, another, some dupes sa mga probes. erw is just destroying the economy of TheRock, even by accident, no? Accident prone area itong location na to for the probes. And ako po, nakapagpwesto ni Terran. 136 supply Protoss versus 175 supply Terran with upgrade advantage. This is not looking good for TheRock right now. Wala pa rin arbiter tech or any other tech ginagawa si TheRock currently. But he is on 5 bases, so maybe he will try to recover with yung other nexuses planted here sa upper left side of the map. So yeah, 7 factories pa rin si erw. He would probably want to add 1 or 3 more, depende sa anong balak niya. And erw is just going to destroy these expansions here. Dito siya mag-expand sa upper right while holding this area. Napakadaming dragoons pero not enough zealots, but let's see. Okay, so good drop ng mga shuttle zealot bombs dito sa mga tanks, clearing that army, kaso he needs to deal with his other army knocking his third base right now. Okay, so medyo nag-i-even out yung supply, kaya lang that's still good for Terran. And 2-2 upgrades na si erw. Meanwhile si TheRock 1-1, so still upgrade advantage si erw. And now 3-2 upgrades. Naku po, very very scary Terran army na si erw. 3-2 upgrades versus 1-1. That's not really good for our Protoss player. Let's see kung paano makakasurvive pa si TheRock dito. Now these vultures just picked off a few transferring probes dito sa upper left, and TheRock will try to protect his economy from these vultures. erw just targeting down those probes. They're damaging severely the economy in TheRock. And now, ninakawan ng base. Oh, grabe. Ninakawan ng erw. ng base si TheRock. Sabi niya, shoot, that's mine. Grabe. Well, it makes sense, no, actually, for Terran to get his space para since dito siya pa-attack. So, dito siya expand. Pero, yeah, TheRock is going to try to contest. Kasi sabi niya, nope, that's not yours, that's mine. Ako na una dyan. May dispute dito currently sa 3 o'clock location. Okay. May dispute sa Eastern fighting spirit, guys. Nag-aagawan sila ngayon ng 3 o'clock location. Okay, so economy, nawala na ng SCVs. Okay, only 1 base, 2 base, 1 base mining, naman pa si erw. Yeah, TheRock has still a chance to win this kapag hindi maka-farm na extra base si erw, and yun ang pinevent nga ni TheRock, si erw, from taking the base that was rightfully his in the first place. And now the clash going on here at the top side of the map. The goons are being shuttled to be close to these tanks, kaso mukhang mauubos ang army ni TheRock dito. But more army being sent by TheRock, reinforced and sandwiching this army ni erw in the middle of the map. And TheRock manages to clear that, kaso supply advantage goes to erw, and now taking his 4th base dito sa lower left side of the map. Still unmined, still virgin pa yung mga minerals, untouched, unused. Alright. So, yeah, grabe bakbakan. So, marami pa naman pera si TheRock, so it's not yet game over, but ang masabi ko talaga, best based on the upgrades. This is going to be hard for TheRock to win this. And, uy, the Dark Templars na. Gumamit na ng Dark Templar si TheRock finally. Wala pang vessel si erw, pero mayroon siyang the means to get a vessel. Naku po, his command center will get taken down. Hindi napansin ni erw with all that clash going on, and this command center just dies. The Dark Templar is going to kill his SCVs. Hindi yata napapansin ni erw na ina-atake yung lower left niya. Hindi nga. Naku po, sinamgyup naman, nag-counter samgyup si TheRock sa mga SCVs. erw, grabe sinimot. Majority of those SCVs just died. But erw trying to take down his upper left base. So meron palang 12 o'clock na base na kinuha si TheRock. Yung ka na notice. Inan-siege siya. Pero may pang Nexus, pero siya inan-siege. Yeah, so both players nakapako currently yung supply 127 versus 128 rather versus 125. erw is very very low in economy. There's still a Dark Templar here trying to be annoying. Nako po. Okay, 1 base mining erw versus 2 base mining si TheRock. Actually, good move. Nako po, Dark Templar just deleting the army ni erw. Hindi niya napapansin na nauubusan siya ng army. And that tank manages to live. So, 2-1 upgrades na si TheRock. Tinatry niya humabol, kaso yeah, erw is just slowly killing the economy ni TheRock. Napakadami mines ito. So, wala pa observer is just gonna kill a handful ng army ni TheRock, kaso looks like TheRock will be able to hold this. So, excellent defense by TheRock. Yeah, so I'm not really sure kung sino mananalo dito, pero yun, 3-3 max out upgrades sa si erw. Definitely si erw is very very low in economy. So, kailangan niya ma-defend yung base. Probably take another expansion dito very soon to recover. Not sure kung anong plan niya. Oh, walang cannon dito sa 12 o'clock. So, these vultures are just gonna make short work of these probes. Kaso, inaalis naman ni TheRock in time. And these vultures just will get destroyed. Grabe yung bakbakan, guys. So, let's check the tech. So, may mga high templars na. High templars are being deployed. So, ayaw talaga mag-arbiter, no? Ni TheRock. Siguro, pinapractice niya talaga yung shuttle style. I mean, hindi naman requirement mag-arbiter. Pero, normally, that's where you'd want to go as Protoss. Ayun na. Napakadaming vultures near W. Okay, so, grabe. Okay, erw is trying to recover sa kanyang economy. Yeah, yung Dark Temper talaga, big deal yung ginawa ni TheRock dito. Kaya na-survive si TheRock actually dahil sa Dark Temper move na ginawa niya. Damaging ang erw's economy. Now, erw has to play defense. No, kailangan niya mag-max out ulit, get more army. And he has to play defense. So, po, these vultures just trying to harass while he's building up his army. Tank count, and ito na, shuttle going to drop on top of these tanks ng mga zealots. And may halo pang Dark Templar. Uy, nag-GG si erw! And GG. Okay, I don't know. Hindi ko alam kung premature GG yun or what. I think erw could still win. Pero ayun, syempre you don't know kung ano yung nangyayari sa itong kalaban. So good job kay TheRock for creating that impression and of course winning that game definitely. So well deserved. Yeah, 1-1. Grabe. Pero opinion ko parang hindi pa yung GG. I don't know. Pero kasi iba yung feeling kapag naglalaro ka, hindi mo rin talaga alam eh. Okay, so 5-minute break ulit tayo, guys. Game number 3. So this is going to be the last game for tonight. So shoutout sa mga nakichat ulit. Okay, si Tayo Tot. Okay, thank you sa compliments niyo, Tayo Tot and iBax. And VNX, no? Bakit ako? Bakit hindi yung players? Players yung pa sa inyo. Pero I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So yeah, 5-minute break. CR muna kayo and all. And we'll be back 11:25. Alright, let's go guys. Finally, our last game for tonight between ERW and TheRock TC. Okay, so spawning here on the lower right side of the map, we have our Terran player, erw23432. And nasa upper left side of the map, our Protoss player, TheRock TC. So this is the third and final game for tonight. It's a best of 3, but this is not the last stream definitely. This is just one of the few games na i-stream natin dito sa channel para dito sa SC Pinoy Tournament 2026 for the ladder players. So shoutout again sa mga viewers still watching right now, still tuning in and supporting the StarCraft Pinoy scene. So thank you very much. And if you could, pa-follow na rin ng ating YouTube channel. Meron tayo actually YouTube channel, SCPH Happy Penguin. Nag-share ako ng mga FP VODs ko, mga cast ng mga games, and yung isa pang tournament na naganap, which is yung Tito Gaming Tournament ng mga casual Tito gamers. And okay, speaking of casual, TheRock is opening up with a pylon outside dito sa natural ang first pylon niya. Baka gateway yung gawin niya dito. Is this going to be a gateway scout kind of thing? And yun na nga, okay, TheRock is looking to do a gateway scout. He's going to try to harass with an early set. Normally kasi kapag fino-forward mo yung gate sa opener mo, ang goal niyan is to get your first zealot out and try to harass the opponent. Pero medyo malas lang kasi spawn. But let's see how this turns out for TheRock. Hey Lebroni, Happy Penguin, good caster like Protoss sa Philippines. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments, no. I mean, definitely I'm medyo bago lang ako, like 1 year pa lang ako, like, pero kahit paano nakaapak naman ako C rank. So, yeah, thank you, no. Hopefully nakakatulong yung insights na sinishare para sa ating lahat. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much, Vinex, Deo, Lebroni, everyone. Okay, so standard opener for ERW. At least it seems that way as of now. Let's see kung magtatanggal siya ng dalawa from gas, and this SCV will try to block that probe from coming in to get intel. So nagkakaroon sila ng small duel dito. Who will win? Definitely, if hindi mo kinontrol ang probe, mananalo ang SCV because mas maraming hit points SCV. And that probe has to be sent home. Okay, looks like another factory expand build ni erw. So malalaman mo kasi pag inalis na yung dalawang SCVs from gas, that means faster command center. Okay, and Nexus. 21 next. 21 next before core and gas. Okay. And nakalusot ang SCV sa magkaka-intel. Si erw sa mga pinaggagawa ni TheRock sa buhay niya. He also sees the timing on the Nexus. Yeah, so while that was going on, meron palang zero harassment dito, preventing that factory from going up. ERW will try to rebuild that factory rebuild. Will try to get back to that factory rebuilding. And yeah, looks like Vulture going to get built. May mga zealot, second zealot here. Pero marami ng marines si erw. He'll be able to kill this zealot definitely. 4 marines na out. Naku po. Yikes, okay, 2 marines got taken down. Excellent micro by TheRock. And now may Vulture na. This zealot will just die to this Vulture. Ayan, okay, 3 zealots. So yun na nga. So ito yung technique na ginawa ni TheRock, is just harassing with zealots to delay the Terran tech and economy while expanding behind it. So parang sabi natin, parang yung same attempt ng FD push. Pero this time, sa side ng Protoss, dinelay mo yung cybernetics and of course yung gas. But okay, he went for a forge. Interesting. Okay, hindi ko na nakita yung build to honestly. Nexus into forge, into gas, into core. Okay. parang ginawa niya yung normally ginagawa sa PVZ para gateway opener. Kinda like that. And now, erw will see the photon cannon, so kailangan ko lang choice, hindi makakahara si erw dito. And based on this, pwede nga mag-fast 2-base arbiter or 2-base carrier si TheRock based on this kind of opener. Okay, right now we can say TheRock is ahead, but let's see if erw or how erw will plan to catch up here. Okay, so I'd like to acknowledge pala, no, hindi ko sila nabigyan credit where credit is due. I'd like to acknowledge Bayagster and Extinct for helping me set up and organize this tournament, yung mga bracketing, format, rules, and all that. So thank you so much sa kanila. And they'll also be playing here. Hopefully, ma-stream natin yung games nila very, very soon. By the way, no, sa mga, habang wala pa ng mga action, yung mga curious kung ano yung format. So, we are following yung Swiss format. Hindi ko talaga siya memorize, kaya talaga kinakapa ko ba to? As being one of the organizers, or actually, ako yung pinaka-organizer talaga. And yun, nag-suggest sila ng type of format, kaya nanibago sa platform and all that na ginagamit namin. But, yun na, after itong initial rounds, 4 rounds, the top 8 players, na, of course, yung top 8, yung points and all will matter. Sila yung magpaproceed sa playoffs, and there will be an upper bracket and lower bracket for playoffs. And yun, the games there will be streamed hanggang finals na. Itong natin, mga current battles, yung mga preliminary stages, hindi lahat ng games masi-stream. We're just trying to fit in sa mga schedule mga players, kasi of course our players are professionals, they have families, they have jobs, they have other things na they have to do in life, no? Unlike yung mga pro na, alam mo yun, StarCraft na talaga yung pinagkakitaan. So ito, these are people, regular people just like you and me, trying to enjoy StarCraft while living your best life ever. Alright. So yun, anyway, with that being said, no, kaya hindi talaga all the time makaka-stream dito kasi napakadami ng players din, and hindi siya ganoon ka-realistic. I mean, yun nga, kung walang trabaho, kung ito lang ginagawa mo, your life, probably marami kang time, pero that's a dream world. A legendary world lang yun for now. But ito na nga, while that being said, ito na, a dropship is going to be sent out with 4 vultures to try to counter yung greedy opener ni TheRock, kaso merong photon cannon lang. But there is no photon cannon inside the main ni TheRock, so maybe these vultures can actually do damage. Kasi nag-send pa ng vulture si erw just to make sure walang extra base si TheRock. And let's see how this SimCity works for TheRock. So ito natin vision ni TheRock bago mag-drop. Yun na, dropship. And TheRock has no idea. And yun na, vultures are out. Nag-mines muna, nako. Ako, attack na directly. Ilang probes na patay. So, wow, grabe. Ilan na yun? 6 kills. 7 kills agad. 8. 9. Okay, 9 probes. Not bad. Not bad. So, that kinda evened out yung economy nila. Thanks to that drop. So, that drop already did so well. Ang goal mo sa drop is just to even up at least yung workers or lumabang ka na konti sa workers, then after that, goods na. Yun naman talaga yung pinaka-damage yung drop. It's rare na mapatay mo yung kalaban with just the drop. No, so, I mean, that's possible, pero in this case, yung intention ito is to balance out the economy kasi nga, faster yung Nexus ni TheRock kaysa yung command center erw, so he has to find ways, otherwise mabilis siyang ma-overrun just because TheRock will have more economy and it will multiply faster than converts erw. But yeah, good job kay erw with that drop. That was 9 probe kills based on yung pag-track ko sa mga vulture kills na mano-mano natin tinignan. Yeah, so game is kinda even ahead si erw in terms of supply right now, building up. Okay, currently 5 factories. TheRock looking to expand dito sa mineral only location. And Templar Archives has been built. So we could probably see some High Templars and Dark Templars being deployed again. But will he go for Arbiters this time or magsha-shuttle play pa rin siya? Shuttle style. I mean, yeah. Most people dito, at least sa mga Pinoys, talaga ni-recommend nila na well, mas madali kasi Arbiter, no? Realistically, mas madali talaga gamitin yung Arbiter kaysa mag-dropships. I mean, dropship, rather shuttles, pero yun ang playstyle ni TheRock eh. And he's a rank B Protoss player, so he knows what he's doing. Okay, so nagkaroon ng smart cannon si TheRock, may single cannon to screw up with the vultures na hindi basta-basta maka-attack. erw has to manually target with the vultures if he wants to do damage, kaso yan, dito tinama yung erw sa gas ni TheRock, so that's gonna hurt TheRock's gas mining quite a bit. Yeah, so that drop was kinda meh, no? Pero I guess yun, okay na rin kaysa walang damage. But yeah, ahead naman si erw supply. So talagang tinatax niya yung APM ng Protoss player. Yan naman ang goal ng Terran eh. Ang goal mo as Terran, you want to tax the APM. And look at that, yung dahil sa ginawang damage ni erw sa gas, hindi napansin ni TheRock na isa lang yung base na nagmamay ng gas, dalawang probes lang. Ito, nalimutan niya mag-send back ng probes. That's gonna hurt TheRock's economy a lot. Hindi siya makakaproduce dragoons, hindi siya makakaproduce ang High Templars, Dark Templars, and everything he needs to fuel his Protoss army. So, napakadaming vultures ito guys. 111 supply versus 94 supply. And napakadaming mines. TheRock needs to clear these mines. Vultures just running around the map, trying to see if baka damage siya or baka may hidden base si TheRock. And yeah, nagwa-mine sweep na siya. Up. Okay. Nakita ng dragoons, may observer here that while building nakabit ako kaya nagkasalita ako kanina pa pero nakabit pala mic, pero buti napansin ko. Anyway, I don't know if you caught that or not, pero this observer will has spotted the base ni erw dito, kaya ang ginawa ni TheRock, nagsinend niya yung army niya to try to take down this 6 o'clock base. Looks like this is gonna get cancelled or erw might be able to save it kasi hindi siya send ng reinforcements there currently. Busy siya. Okay, busy pala nag-push yung erw dito kaya pala. Okay, habang busy ako nag-focus sa mic ko and all the base here, erw actually sent out a push dito sa natural TheRock, and that is not good for TheRock. There's purely zealots though, let's see, pero may shuttles naman si TheRock, so maybe he can make magic happen with those shuttles. Maybe just laying mines, kaso TheRock is good at dragging those mines into the tanks. Nako po. And slowly but surely ginagawa ni erw. Mas careful na siya ngayon, and vultures are just going to try to lay mines para hindi basta maka-counter-attack si TheRock. So very smart vulture placements, and ito may isang siege rack here. TheRock just took a fourth base kasi wala pang mga probes to mine dito sa 9 o'clock. Yeah, scary Terran army ito, no? So ngayon kulong si TheRock. Let's see how he will try to break out dito sa contain na ginagawa ni erw. Okay, so currently nag-iipan siya ng mga speed zealots. Okay, now si erw finally going to take that. Okay, meron palang base dito. So 4 bases na si erw currently, trying to saturate both bases. You can see movement ng mga SCVs and trying to push into the third base ni TheRock right now. Zealots are being dropped onto the tanks. Yung mga mines are killing the tanks. Kaso, yan. Will this be enough dragoons to kill these 2 tanks? Maybe not. Oh, nabuhay yung isang tank. Naku po. Really painful. And wala, mukhang GG si TheRock. This looks like a victory from erw. Looks like erw has done it. Yeah, third base of TheRock just going to get melted, destroyed by this single siege tank targeting it down. While nag-macro up pa rin si ERW. Okay, probe sa faster. Ito, may dropship na kabantay. Going to drop dito sa mga probes dito. No? Ay, walang laman. Walang laman. Okay, so yeah, TheRock talaga shuttle style. Yeah, shout out to Harry and Atitos and IMAX again for chatting. Okay, third base, wala na to. This third base is just dead. Now, ito na. TheRock trying to break out. Puro Zealots getting on top of the tanks. As a rival reinforcements, si ERW. Mga mines. ERW's own mines are killing his tanks. Naku po. Every single tank in this area just got destroyed by his own mines, and these Zealots, so good job kay TheRock doon. Maybe TheRock is still alive. Well, maybe TheRock can still win this despite how bad the situation is. Marami pa naman siya pera, pero yun. Fourth base will get destroyed. Third base barely got destroyed. Konti lang yung buhay, yung konti target na lang mga vultures. Isend lang yung vultures dito to kill. Maybe kaso there's still this one tank, naka 1 kill pa. Nakatambay, hindi napansin ni ERW. Oh my god, naku po. Okay, grabe. Okay, so good job kay TheRock for surviving. Akala ko GG na. But yeah, looks like ERW just wants to end the game. Nag-send out ulit siya ng army bago maka-farm out si TheRock. And yun na, TheRock trying to destroy this small move out na ginawa ni ERW. And yeah, manages to push it back. So dito, detour ni ERW attacks niya dito sa left side, going to try to kill the third base from here. Kaso Zealots, daming Zealots, walang vultures dito. Kailangan idikit ni ERW mga vultures dito to prevent those Zealots from coming in, getting out of the tanks. Okay, grabe oh. TheRock talaga, napaka-amazing yung kanyang mga shuttle drops ng mga Zealots sa mga tanks and just deletes the entire force ni ERW doon. Okay, so currently, ERW is on 5 base. Definitely ahead pa rin naman si ERW. Kaso, ang bagal ng pera. For some reason. Okay. And look at that, yung army ni TheRock just protecting this very very red Nexus from dying. ERW just trying to be annoying, preventing any expansions by laying some mines para hindi basta-basta makatake ng base si TheRock. And ito kanina nakita yung probe dito, diba? So that was TheRock's attempt to try to take a 4th base here. Kaya lang, yan, may shuttle na kabantay. And now probes from main are transferred to the 3rd TheRock. Yeah, weird no? Full of siguro SCBC ERW, but ang bagal lang takbo ng pera, I noticed. See the numbers. Okay, now TheRock looks like he wants to expand dito sa 12 o'clock, and yun nga may probe dito going to expand 12 o'clock pace. Yeah, akala game over na, pero yan, I don't know. Good job kay TheRock. So 2 upgrades, ERW versus TheRock with 2 weapons, 1 shield, 1 armor. So yeah, that makes it kinda even sa upgrades. So both players just massing up their army. And probably mamamatay itong dropship na to. Di napansin ni ERW, yeah, this dropship will just die. Okay, fourth base still under construction. ERW moving out once again. And the shuttle will get taken on. May mga gulay sa final si ERW kasi alam niya doon siya nadadali. Ngayon siya nag-decide kung ano gulay. Now, ERW is looking to take the left side of the map, going to push out sa Terran. Napakadaming zealots. Basta marami rin vultures si ERW and out of position ng vultures to block those zealots and finally reinforce the ERW. Kaso naunahan na, nakagapang na yung zealot muna. Grabe, naubos yung tank ni ERW almost killing all the tanks. Kaso just too much Terran army. 179 supply versus 116 supply. Not looking good for our Protoss player. Last by Vulture pa here harassing the 12 o'clock base. So ERW has intel na may 12 o'clock base and 5th base going to try to be established. No, TheRock is going to try to establish the 5th base dito sa 9 o'clock location. erw sneaking a ninja base on the top right. Say, I mean, who would suspect, diba, na mag-ninja's base ka that way? Oh, hindi nakit erw, so medyo nakaligtas itong 9 o'clock base. So yeah, look, 195 supply versus 134. Napakahirap labanan and yun nga, napakadaming vulture. And let's see the upgrades, 3-2 upgrades. So upgrade advantage to erw. Kailangan niya alagaan yung mga Goliath kasi mahilig sa mga drops si TheRock. Yeah, this third base, you know, it's going to get taken down. Isa na lang ang mining base ni TheRock, which is 12 o'clock. If he loses that, it's going to be game over. Lalo kaso, again, meron tayong bird's eye view so we can see na talagang GG na ito. 188 versus 114 supply. Okay. A few tanks here, mga pagpitas to ng set, kaso maraming vultures. And wala na to, sir. This is ERW's game. Grabe, na solid. TheRock again, TheRock is a rank P Protoss. Rank P Protoss, ERW is just doing it, no? $170 versus 103 supply. My gulay, what are you gonna do there? 1, 2, 3. 8 factories. 8 factories, ERW. Okay. Di natin check, ngayon natin check. Plus, itong other base pa, secretly mining si ERW on the top right. Wala na, ERW is just destroying, knocking on every single base na natitira kay TheRock. 3 base na lang. Ito na lang, mining base. Wala na. 85 supply. 87 supply versus 176. And GG has been called. Congratulations, ERW, for winning this. So, yeah, ERW wins the best of 3. So, congrats and good job both players actually kay TheRock, ERW. That was an amazing best of 3. So, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream, enjoyed watching those games. And yeah, see you again maybe tomorrow or sometime these next few days for the other games. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and see you on the next stream.